पावर में खरीदारी करने का प्लान। मानस जी गुड मॉर्निंग भाई साहब, आज का टॉप कॉल।
गुड मॉर्निंग आशीष जी, गुड मॉर्निंग अनुज जी, गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। तो देखिए, कल भी मॉर्निंग में सबसे पहला रिकमेंडेशन एमसीएक्स था और आज भी मेरा समझना है कि एमसीएक्स में रैली कंटिन्यू हो सकती है। कल हमने एक ब्रेकआउट देखा था और क्लोजिंग भी काफी बढ़िया रही थी। मेरा समझना है कि एमसीएक्स में फॉलो पैटर्न देखने को मिल सकती है, इसलिए करेंट लेवल पे एमसीएक्स में खरीदारी करने की राय रहेगी। 9239 9,239 का आपको स्टॉप लॉस लगा के खरीदारी करनी है। 9,700 तक के टारगेट्स पॉसिबल हैं, ये कैश है एमसीएक्स के लिए। चाहे तो 9400 तक और ऑप्शन ले सकते हैं। 285 के आसपास की क्लोजिंग थी, तो उसके आसपास मिले तो खरीदारी करें। 199 का स्टॉप लॉस लगा ले और 500 रुपये की टारगेट चेक करें।
ओके, चलिए अब चलते हैं सचिन के पास। सचिन जी गुड मॉर्निंग, बताइए आपकी ट्रेड।
Good morning, Manji. Good morning, Ashish ji. Good morning to all the panelists.
Good morning. So, trying to set the things up for the day. I hope you're. Let me just check the audio first because usually. Let me just check the audio. Okay. Good morning. Just setting up the analysis for the day. So, Nifty is starting around 85 points up, so that should good. So there is this trend line, new trend line that I think we need to really closely watch now. Because not only this is the right shoulder high, okay, last time it went down from here. This trend line is also coming, this trend line connecting September, last September to now. So far it has went thrice actually towards this trend line, and it is resisting. Now what it becomes important is now Nifty has to cross 430, 25, 432. Of course, as the days progress, the target will come closer and closer, and it can cross. So there is a possibility that it can cross. We need to wait and see. So this is one thing that we need to check. And other thing we have is this always this 25,459. Ideal would be is that Nifty crosses 25,459 and stays above that 450. Then it can make a all-time high. That is for sure. And let us know and go and mark day high and day low in the day chart, in the 5 minutes chart, because this is what we use for our trading basically. Okay. So yesterday I had marked that because the day high is supposed to cross for the day, I was waiting for it to cross, it didn't happen. So that is the previous day high actually. Unlock. So this is yesterday's high. One thing is good that it made a fresh higher high compared to this previous inside day candle on 13th. So and this is our yesterday's low. It's a very big band from 25,060 to 25,310. This is a very, very big range. So today, whatever you do, unless and until Nifty closes, has to first cross 25,310. Given that Nifty is showing 80 points up, even then it will be only 25,220. So first this itself will become a struggle to cross this, and then Nifty can. So let us see. It's not going to be very easy, but there are no major, at least international cues are really good. And yesterday last minute we had some this VIX in the day end is always doing something. Suddenly it is spiking and it is creating this. We are getting everyday morning. If you see last two candle, you get one red dot. Day before yesterday also we did this. It happened the same thing. Okay, and so I'm a bit surprised what is actually happening in the last minute of the day, last few minutes. And see, everything is, at least it should start now above 208. So that is yesterday's pivot. We have to wait and see what is going to be today's pivot, and then we'll take a call from there. And yesterday being the first day, there is no point in seeing options data, because yesterday's data will be not indicative. They are all for the, one is carried forward, another is for hedging. They do lot of deeply out of money calls and puts to hedge their positions and also hedge their margin. Okay, so it is not necessary you need to have 2.5 lakhs to start the what you call futures trading. So to reduce the margin, you can always buy. If you are long in Futures, we'll wait for somebody to join. There is no point in saying when nobody is there. Okay. காசு கிடைத்தால் நீதானதற்கு எஜமானன் கழுத்து வரையில் காசு இருந்தால் அதுதான் உனக்கு எஜமானன் 25,200, so it is 145.80, so 25,200 itself will be a struggle for today. Okay. வரப்புகளோடு சண்டைகள் எதற்கு வானம் உனக்கு பூமி உனக்கு வரப்புகளோடு சண்டைகள் எதற்கு வாழச் சொல்வது இயற்கையா. யூடியூப் லைவ் லிங்க் ஃபார் டுடே. काम भी हो गया. செயற்கையடா. So 25,100. 50 cut. That will be better. 25,000. 250 put. Two five 20th தான் correct. Okay, so you have to wait. Why? I don't know. Good morning. So we have done this thing. So option writers, let us check whether anything that we can make out from the yesterday's action in options. Ideally, what is actually happening is 25,200. There is enough call writing. Almost 2.2 crores to 1 point this thing 72 crores 72 lakhs. So almost 1:3 call to put rating is there at 25,200, and then this one is 25,150 also. Wow, even 150 has a challenge. Crossing 150 will be tough. So that is what they are saying. Let us hope this crosses this today. Both calls have the same price. Okay, so 320 will be the option writers big challenge. கழுத்து கொஞ்சம் கீழே இருந்தா நிதானதற்கு எஜமான். So now the market is now kind of dilly-dallying between positive and negative basically, and Nifty is just 15 points, 20 points positive, 15 points, 20 points. So I was just talking about this one day chart actually. What's actually happening is there is a 1 year trend line that is there. Okay, so this a lot of people also are talking about. This is starting from September 24. So this trend line it has to break, and then there is this my line which I drawn from based on right shoulder high on weekly chart. So as of now, Nifty is in around 25, 150 or something, and the pre-market was at around 80 points. So what has to be done is that it has to cross this first, this 451, which is before that this trend line may be around 400. Unless until some solid corporate results, Nifty pushing and going up may be a challenge. Thanks, Anand. We'll see. Yesterday there was at least one good trade. So I think we caught this also, and we caught this. We kind of closed it here, and again then we said we can re-enter here. Then it went all the way. In this I think we captured 70% of the points, and this was almost 30-40 points we captured. Let us see how the market is going to be today. In another couple of minutes this will end the pre-market. This wave trend is still in red, so this is at least it has to turn green. This is the foundation of this particular combo meter. Let us see how the Nifty is up 50 points now. No, GIFT Nifty was showing 80 points, but I think we may not go to that level. Maybe after the market starts, we may start climbing. Surprised why. $20.10, correct, that's the date now. So Nifty is ending here, so this can be, we'll wait for the CPR to come. Good morning. What is this? Invalid symbol. Okay. And I thought I changed it. So 2025. So we will operate today base 2525050 CE. Okay. 25050C. Okay, and 25250P. That is to start with. We can start, then probably we can change later. Okay. Good morning. So the Nifty is starting here at 25,181, just above that 1880 Fibonacci mark, and probably as soon as Nifty opens and the market opens, because Nifty was showing almost 80 points up. Okay, so let us assume we will have some other some more push as soon as the market opens, and let it let the CPR come in, then we will also watch how things move. As far as I am concerned, crossing 25,400 450 is going to be a really big challenge, unless some good news, some catalyst or something has to come, because there is a trend line. I don't know you people were there or not, whether I was talking about. Anyway, let me, now that few people have joined again, let me show them everybody. So there is this trend line is there. This is from September. Okay, so this trend line will come as a resistance, because this is from September 24, and also our right shoulder high on weekly chart. This is another range. We have kept it from last 2 weeks, correct? If you remember, this line is consistently it is coming there and going down. First it has to cross this 451, and before that there is this trend line. So today we will know if Nifty is willing to test this trend line again, or comes somewhere near 320 360, then it goes down. So we will check, because yesterday's high is what, almost at 320. Okay, I mean 310. Okay, the previous day high. So first it has to cross that, and then it has to cross. If there is a good some good corporate results is expected, and then we will see. Because policy is already done and dusted, so we have to wait for the market to react. And yesterday in the last few minutes, there was a good amount of some amount of volume that has taken place. Suddenly everything became red within 2 candles. Okay, so we didn't close it with a proper volume as well as the thing yesterday. So today we will know. Let us see what has been the pre-market sector. So except consumer durables, I think everything is in green, and the mid cap is high. Auto and FMCG as usual. IT, these top three is really pushing the market up. When we look into heavyweights, HDFC Bank still negative. Reliance, yesterday also it was actually one of the few shares which held up positive. So Reliance, HDFC was actually, it has to cross 990 for it to really the next leg up. Till that it will be somewhere in the range between 960 and 990. That is how HDFC Bank chart looks if you look at individually. Bharti, TCS, ICS, everything is, Infi is down. Maybe Infi's results is coming on Thursday, so I'm not sure. Maybe people are positioning with the inside knowledge, but why it is? Because IT is up and Infi is down. L&T, ITC. ITC is another share that we need to watch closely. This very, very weak share in the day chart of the individual. That is the shares chart. If you open and check out, that is very weak. Kotak Bank, Axis, all just supporting. No major. Actually, the oil, since crude is below 62, Bank Nifty also supposed to do. They got an inverse relationship between crude and Bank Nifty interest rates. So Bank Nifty should do well, and also those companies like Asian Paint, Fidelite, etc., which is Indigo, they also should do well. Anyway, we will wait for the market to start. Another just half a minute. So Nifty is starting exactly at where it was expected to start. Now it has to stay above this 189. It is jumping actually. Yesterday also it started like this, so there is no point. You have to wait. Now 220 will be the minor hurdle there. Oh, it has crossed that. That is good. Now 250 will be the hurdle. 267, that is the next R3, that is the next pivot. Around 263 we may have some resistance, so we will wait. We may end up taking some put at some point. So the next candle will decide, whether the market is now it has made a day high at almost what point? 249. Okay, 250 as you normally say that between 200 points that will always be a challenge, and we will see whether Nifty takes out in the next candle this particular high. If it takes it, then the resistance can come here. So we will wait for this rally to end. From there we will take some put. So that's the idea now, because it is already ran up almost 95 points. There is no point in chasing this unless it takes this previous day high now. Of course, if you look at calls, say 25,100 call, okay, that is hitting a resistance now. It is at 260. The next the headroom is there only to 284. Okay, so this is crossing this. Let us Nifty has crossed this particular point. It has to go on cross 267. We will see. We will wait. Wherever the rally fails, at that point we will see whether any put makes sense. But their strength is there. But now here still we don't have all the components green. Yesterday also it showed the same thing. Okay, so if you remember, so first few minutes it ran up so much, and then from there it collapsed. I am not telling it will happen today, but so Nifty as expected is halting at this point, which I was saying 25,250. So let it make couple of more candles, then we will see whether it is started to make. If so, just be ready to take 25,300 put. Okay, so 25,300 put is what we will be getting into. As of now, because the next candle starts somewhere here and takes away this peak, that is at 256, then again it will continue to keep going up. Okay, so then we can't enter anything. So then we have to wait where this 6 turns around. where the market tends around. As of now, we can't. I'm just watching the put as of now, and we will see. If the next candle will tell us if there is enough momentum. Only thing is now this other aspect also has to become the only there is one pending. The base has become green, so that is good. And if this fifth component also becomes green, there is a, kind of a there was negative volume, but we had solid volume in the first candle, but there is no follow through of that in the second candle, and but it is above averages only, moving average, and our VIX is normal, and the premium is shooting up to 100. Yesterday, if I remember correctly, we closed at around 80 points. So this is next candle. It is starting here, but it has to take away this high. Then it will start moving up. Otherwise, it can turn back from here. At least for now. Now we have got all the 5 components green. So the way we can play out even the call, but let me check the call now. 25,100, 200. We are above 250, correct? Okay. So but this will be slightly risky. Let us try 25,150 call. So that will be better. Because once if you are in the at the money, then there is always a risk. That is a 226. Okay. So the headroom is up to 248. Now if you take the stop loss is 207. 227 is the 226 is the price now. So because it is making a flat green candle, this is the second candle. So 25,150 call, and if those with very tight stop losses can take 214 as the stop loss, 229 and 214. So that will be 15 points. Okay. So we operate on tight stop loss depending upon your risk capacity. You can keep your stop losses. I am only giving stop losses so that we can always re-enter. Okay. The premiums will be high today. So, but also what happens is that being the first hour of the this week, the premiums will collapse very fast, etc. That is the reason I try to give very narrow, so you can always re-enter instead of, because one candle can take away 50 points, 30 points of the premium. First 1 hour of the week, always I keep repeating that you have to be very careful. The collapse can be very fast, whatever it is, whether it is put or this thing, the collapse can be very fast. Now Nifty is trying to stay above this 25,250. Let us see whether if it has to stay, then cross 25,267. We have everything green now, and we are getting some good volume in futures. If it hangs for another couple of candles at the same point, then what it means is that at least Nifty is losing its momentum at this particular point. Slowly Nifty is trying to gain the momentum again. So this can run up to 248. Okay, so 224 or something we have entered. So 248 will be around 24 points. At that point, just keep trailing your stop losses once you reach that. Today there will be bit of up and down movements, so that option traders can write both call and put. But if Nifty takes away this previous day high, which is at 310, okay, that is another 50 points, then there can be a much bigger rally. It will be a painful climb, so don't expect, because it is already run up to this, and there is this R3 is there. Slowly only it will climb. Okay. $267 is the kind of a small resistance there. and you can't say very small, it is a pivot, R3 pivot. Usually R3 and R5 has some amount of resistance, but it is making flat candles and we have all the components fully green here. So as per our system, the Nifty should go up, and also the yellow line is tilting towards up and we are making flat green candles. See, it is turning around at this particular point. It needs, this is making a doji now. Currently it is making a doji, and we have to wait for the next candle. The price is above and only the volume is in the red, and there is all green. So we have to wait for the next candle. If this breaks this particular previous candle low, then this rally will fizzle out. But one thing is that it is far away from our yellow line, so we can continue to hold it. There is always what is called as door retracement, and another is called your stop loss hunting candle. Both can always come in between. So you have to keep entering and re-entering. That is how, because the price will never move in a very linear way like this. Very few times we get trades like this. But the puts are not kind of rising heavily. Unless we start making red candle, then we have challenge. If we start making red candle, I think then it will have a challenge. Otherwise, it may spend some time here and then again try to cross this. Today being the first day of the options week, you can expect up and down. That is what I keep telling, especially first half of the day, because option writers have to write on both sides. So to attract call, the market will go up. To attract put writers, the market will come down. This will keep happening at least first half of the day. So I always say that first half of the first day of the expiry week is always a very tricky trading. you will get stopped out many a times. We can play a scalping from here to here, that is to up to 25,195 as long as Nifty is there, because Nifty will find support at this point 25,199. So even if you take a put here, remember, if Nifty takes support here, please close it. Otherwise, no, you wait when it starts, let the price come down below yellow line, then we can look at some put. As of now, only volume is low, otherwise rest of the things are green, all green here. So this is the time where no, you have to be a bit careful. So market now is kind of trying to find its foot. On one side that we have got all indicators which is on green, and the yellow line is coming up. So again we have to have some green candles for it to go up. Otherwise, I can spend some time here. So if the next candle is again red, no, so you can try out 25,300 for scalping only, because Nifty may find support around 25,200. So there is only a 23 points up, 22 points down. And if it crosses that, yes, you can continue to hold. Otherwise, if you enter here, that is only a scalping trade of around 10 to 15 rupees, 10 rupees maximum. And if Nifty takes support here and turns around and then goes up, again, the put premium will vanish. It is making a red candle, but doji one. It is not making a flat red. So what it means is that market is again trying to turn up and go out. Okay, so it is not making continuous red candle. So it is not made a flat red. So stay away now. So now this 22, 25, 260 becomes your this thing. Or from year to year you can do a call scalping, or you wait for again a green candle, either a green candle from now or a red flat red candle which takes the price below yellow line. Then you can enter into a put. Otherwise, as per the system, because it is conflicting, it is making red candle and then we have got all green here. Neither the put nor the call is showing any strength at this point of time. They are all in the sideways movement, and they are all losing. Both are losing premiums. Even though Nifty is falling 5.6 points, put premium is not rising, and call premium also almost stagnant. Both are kind of in no man's land. So on the one side, the market is waiting for the some company results, major company results, and then to take off. Okay, like Thursday, Infi is there, and then next week we start getting major banks, etc. On other side, there is an international cues. US Dow Jones was up, and market was green all over. So, and we are our this thing that, as I showed in the morning, that we have a trend line that will be crossed only around 25,250, 25,450. Nifty has to cross that. Okay. So it kind of Nifty is there is no catalyst to push it up, and also at the same time, Nifty doesn't want to fall. It doesn't want to give up 25,000. 25,000 has become a very, very solid. Yesterday, from top, we came down almost 300 points. Still, we took support around 25,050 and ended at 25,120. So, there is support. At the same time, there is no catalyst to push it up. So it may be kind of between 25,050 to 25,300. It may keep wandering till we get the major companies' results. So it will be kind of a sideways affair. Or no, then you have to now again it is making a flat red candle, and it is trying to break the yellow line. As soon as if the next candle starts below this yellow line, get into a put either 25,300 or 350 depending upon your capital, etc. So let me check whether 300 has any strength. Basically 25,300 put is currently quoting at 124. Okay, it has to stay above 127. If it stays above 127, it will have good strength to go up to 150 for scalping. I am giving it all this for scalping. Okay, if it stays above 127, it has to stay above 127. Then it will have another 20 to 25 points run up. Otherwise, no. It will struggle to cross this 27. If it crosses and stays above that, then you have got a good scalping opportunity. It has to stay above 127. Okay, so if it stays above 127, it can have a run of another 15 to 20 points, or you can prefer to wait for the next candle. See, it was not able to sustain above 127 for even for 1 or 2 minutes. So don't be in a hurry to enter. Whenever I say please enter only if it sustains above a particular price, you have to wait for a few minutes to see whether it is sustaining above that. Then only you should enter. Otherwise, that will be a resistance for that up to particular option premium. It is already back to 120. So there is this two pivots, correct? This one and yellow line as becoming a support line again. So it is not trying to break below and go below yellow line. Market is in kind of is a sideways move. Again it is trying to come around 124, 127. Please wait for 127 to come and then you can enter. If you know, don't be in a hurry to enter, because very quickly it can come down to 116, 117 again and again. It is a resistance point for the option premium. Okay, above 127 it will kind of gain momentum. It is making a clean red candle and that is still not crossed 127. Correct? It is still at only 120. So you have to wait for the price to come. Okay, even though it is making a clean red candle here, anyway it is now turned into a doji. Wait for the price to cross 127, not before. Entry makes the money actually. So in option, your entry has to be perfect. It is making doji after doji. It doesn't want to go down, but no, this has become red. Okay, so whenever we see the bottom wave trend 2 becomes red, the market always turns into slightly negative portion. So otherwise, let it make first clean candle, or as soon as this price crosses 127, get into it. Exactly, you are absolutely right. It is, and also it is between two pivots, S1 and R1 and R3. So only good thing is that it is above CPR and here we are getting some at least 4 components. And if you see, I was just checking the market. Probably I can show it here also. 1 second. What is happening here is slowly HDFC Bank, TCS and Infi, the IT is kind of pulling. The heavyweights in IT is trying to pull the market down. Okay, so only the what you call mid cap IT, which is doing fine, just 17 points. It was around more than 150 points up, that is falling down. So that is also pulling the market down. And then you got bank. Okay, bank is not fully supporting the market. That is why we see market is slightly in the sideways. Okay, there is not what you call across the board buying. Now it becomes share specific, sector specific, and within that sector, share specific. So it is going to be kind of what you call up and down. There is no momentum in the market. The market is kind of standing still. It is not giving up 25 to 20, and then it is not crossing 25 to 50. So let us see how long it is going to be like this. Once it goes below 20, there can be some momentum on that particular put. Okay, then that is what you will see, and then the support will also start to come. Anyway, this particular the steel color line, which 25,189 will also be a strong support. That is why I am telling that it will be only a scalping opportunity. Even if this particular put goes above 127, it will be only a scalping opportunity, not a proper trade, because Nifty will find support here. If it goes below this and makes a clean red candle, then you can continue to hold. Then Nifty will test this, and then again Nifty will come and test this. Okay, around 145, 150. Yesterday with great difficulty the Nifty came and closed there. Remember, that is the right head, head and shoulder right head line, that one. It is making green candle, then again red candle, trying to go above yellow line, because it is not trying to give up 25 to 20 also. That is precise reason I said do not enter below 127. See that option has come down to almost 113 now. It has to see both, we have to see. Not only the setup here, but we need to also check up what the option price is. And whether it is a position from where we can enter or not. Okay. Market is again trying to cross that and go cross this 25,260. So just wait, let it make a clean green candle above this, and also but this the day high will be again a small resistance. Now the best one is to see whether we can cross this 266. My view is that again around 10, it is now 10:15 time, so it can go and get stuck up here. If it crosses this, then we have no next only to 310. Then because this is 267, it has to cross 267, which is the day high now. Then call can come into picture, because this candle is again touching our yellow line, so we can't enter because the next candle can be a red candle again coming down. We need clean green candles like this, which is above our yellow line. Then one can enter. Otherwise, no. That is what the system, our system, is all about. It is making a green candle above. Okay, so again let me give you, if at all, when you have to enter, where you have to enter these two. Oh god, we have 25 150, or no, we can even, yeah, 25 150 would be better, but that is also not having any kind of immediate strength. It has got it again, it will have strength only above, it has to sustain about 228 229. Now it is at 216 or 217, so it is also not showing any strength. See, unless and until the option premium show me strength, I can't suggest anything. Scalpers can do on their own, that is different, but I will give only when the option price, both the chart as well as option price, shows any promise and there is a headroom. Now we can't have an option price which is just below an R1 and R3 with 5 rupees or 10 rupees, where the risk reward ratio will become 1:-2, or that is meaning you will get 10 points but your stop loss is 20 points. Those trade also cannot be taken. Now have patience. Let us get into a trade where we are very confident that both the Nifty as well as option price has some strength. Just wait and watch. So this has to cross 227. It is again trying to cross that. No. Okay. But it has to sustain above that. Then only the market it can pick up. It is now trying to sustain about 227, 230 now. Okay. Further, now here Nifty has to cross this point also. Yeah, 236, 235. Yeah, I think Nifty crossed this. So if you enter, your stop loss is 219 now, and your target can be almost 285, 290. Because at least the option price doesn't have. Here also Nifty can touch this 310. It is already 239. Hopefully Nifty starts the next candle here. It looks like, because it is staying above this particular R3, R5 actually, R3 only, sorry. As soon as I said to above 227, it will have a momentum. Within no minutes, it went to 238 and 241 almost. Okay, now 227 has to be the support for this. It is already now 242, now almost 241. In another 1 minute, next candle should start above this 267, that is 25 267. Then this can propel further. Two eighty can be minor return, but I don't see that because market is trying to go higher now. You are getting all the 10 top 58% stock totally in green except 3 TCS, Infi, IT. No, 3 IT and Quota Bank is the only one which is sell. Rest of the heavyweights are throwing their weight. $220. Actually, the technical stop loss is quite steep at 210 because 227 to 10 was 17 points. But we didn't get exact opportunity to get in. So I leave it to you. 210 is the stop loss, technical stop loss. But I leave it to you based on your capacity. You can have your stop losses. We have made another clean green candle. So that is a good. Now as long as Nifty is above this 267, there will be a positive momentum. Made a high of 244.80. So first target is bit steep. So let us patiently wait. If it turns around and comes back again 227, it goes, the second it goes below 227, the option premium will collapse. Just remember. Please subscribe, share and like. It should start making some big green candles. Then it will be really good and fun for the market. Not only it will be good for our option, our current option, but also overall market. The portfolio value will increase. From last March to now, it has not even, Nifty has not even given a FT result. Not from last August. Okay, it has not even given a FT result. People who have put their entire money in FD, they would have got more money as of today in the last 1 year. That much badly Nifty has performed. See, what is called in candlestick pattern, this particular, these three, no, 3 days of high here, green candles, this is called three green soldiers pattern. This was expected to propel the market up, but that it never happened. Now we have to wait for the next candle to push it up beyond 25,280. Till 25,280 is crossed, both Nifty as well as option will be sluggish. Now it is trying to cross that 280. From 80 to 900 to 25,300, it will be sluggish unless and until there is one sudden jump. It will keep hovering around that 280 mark for some time, and then you will suddenly see a jump. That is how Nifty behaves when it is approaching a round number. It is nearing 250 now. Just hold on to it. When you keep trailing your stop losses to your cost, etc., because there will be always a profit stop loss hunting candle that will take this thing down. The thing is good is that as per our system it is making clean flat. The second it starts making doji etc., then immediately close up your stop losses so that you won't miss out the profit. Once it crosses 257, 258, I think my target is done for the day. Usually I have one trade, 2250 is the target. You keep accumulating like that, then over a period of time your capital will improve. If it crosses 257, actually my job is done as far as this trade is concerned. It will go up. It is not that I'm saying that we should end up etc. But once it crosses that, usually I set my trailing stop loss nearby so that I don't miss out the 2k basically. But no, I don't want to jinx it. Let us see how much more it goes. So this candle has taken the previous candle high, so that is good here. So it has to keep taking this previous candle high, then the next candle will follow. Unless this candle becomes a doji, we are not in a problem. Suddenly this candle should not become a doji, but I think it is trying to, because it's making a full body candle above this previous candle high, so it should propel more. Actually, my promise is already done. It has made a high of 257.90. $30 points only basically we were targeted when we said okay, we have to provide a safe way to earn. And based on your entry points you can calculate 30 and stop trailing that, start trailing your stop losses. Once Nifty crosses the 323, it is coming into a option writer's upper limit. That is the max pain at this point when we started the day. Okay. Of course, now it might have kind of situation might have slightly changed because of option writing. So now 25,300 has become a straddle now. There is once it crosses 25,300, there is a possibility that Nifty may have a much more freer run. Okay. 25 200 has become solid support. Even 25 150 250 has also become a solid support because so much of put writing has taken place. So one way is good is you should hold on to this particular call. Overall, keep trailing your stop losses, but you can no depending upon your stop loss being hit, you can re-enter again and again. That's what I feel as of now. But let it first cross 300 and 323 will be the critical. Once it crosses 323, there is likely to be a further upside on the Nifty. It may try to test that 25,450 which I was showing on the day chart. Not today, definitely this week. So this is usually just before Diwali, before the Samvat start, market usually props up well. The festival season. I think this time since we didn't make any ATH while the rest of the markets have done, our market, if couple of good results, good, like Reliance or major company Infosys, etc., if they come up with solid results, then it will propel Nifty to ATH again. So another green candle, and it has also taken the previous candle high. So you continue to hold unless and until this becomes a doji. Now it has made again 257.70. So twice it has made that 30 points promise. I think I should write it on the top of my chart, 30-point promise. That's it. After that it is bonus. Let Nifty cross 25,300, then we will see. While Nifty is touching 25,300, there should be around 264 to 265. This premium. I still don't see any likes. I assume all of you have subscribed. Okay. Always remember, going up will be in stairs, coming down will be on lift. That is how Nifty behaves. Okay. You need to have patience. You have to keep trailing, sell it and re-enter, all that you need to do. But while it is coming down, you don't have to worry. You will find the red candle after red candle after red candle, and then you don't have to adjust anything. Automatically the premium will keep going up. While going up only, all the adjustment is needed. So whenever you are entering into a call, you have to be very, very active. When you see normally when you enter into a put, usually after 3-4 candles, you start falling so much that you don't have to worry. You have to only simply trail stop losses. So 257 again achieved solidly. Now let us see where this option takes us to. First time it will go it will cross 25,300, and then there will be one red candle, then again will be a green candle. All that will take place. So be prepared. See, the call writers won't give up, but anyway, 25,300 what we saw was only a straddle, meaning that both call and put is being written. I am not seeing too much of resistance at this point. That is crossing 25,300 based on option writers situation should not be a problem, because there is call rating as well as put rating. When the problem will come is that 25,300 call is at, let me tell you once again where it will have resistance. $25,300 call is at 143, so you may have another 50 to 60 points run freely. Once above 300, it should try to test this 323 and then go ahead. But first let it cross 300, then we will discuss all that. Now it is making a kind of a candle which can become a doji. So careful. It is making a doji. So there will be a step down and then again it will try to cross. So play accordingly. I am just giving you the views. The second it goes below 80, then rapidly the option premium will deteriorate. And then again next round. No, there can be a door retracement also. There is every possibility that it is a door retracement. It will go down and then pick up volume and then come up. Bulls will try to hold this 280. So 1049. It is making a red candle, but somehow I feel this can become. See, the support will come at 270 only. That is our yellow line. Okay. This is our yellow line. The support at this point can come to at 270. Otherwise, this can become a green and a kind of green doji. Then the next candle can take it up. Anything can happen. So, play accordingly. It is approaching our yellow line. If it doesn't reverses here, then again Nifty will try to test 250. It should reverse from this point at 76 from 770. 276. As expected, it is taking support at that particular point. Exactly. This is not a pivot. This is not some round number, etc. This is our magic yellow line. One more opportunity at 257. So that is now 263. Now it will start going up. See how precisely this magic dot yellow line worked. Out of blue, the Nifty came here exactly at our magic line. It took support and went up. So those days you are really happy. Now it is at 271. Keep increasing your stop losses, so that trailing stop losses, so that you will get as I said, there should not be a problem to cross 300. It has crossed with one retracement. That's it. Simply keep increasing your trail your stop losses depending upon your appetite for profit and loss, profit and risk. If you are no quick enough to re-enter, enter, etc. and all, keep doing that. But my suggestion would be is wait for the next candle. If the next candle is a flat green candle, then you can simply continue to hold as long as it makes this pattern. This should touch minimum 300. So the momentum and the option price is showing that. Next candle is also a flat green candle. Let us see whether it crosses the previous day high, which is at 310.6. There can be one small resistance. Now the technical stop loss has also come up to 240. Okay, below 240 you will lose. So you should have entered on 227.30. At least have the 10 point. Those who are willing to play long, no, I'm going to hold because it is going to be a bigger profit. You can have the lowest point of this thing is 242. Okay, I will keep revising that. Or the other one which is at a much shorter term is 257. 257 itself has become a stop loss, that is 30 points. So let it cross the previous day high and then we will see where the next candle is. You got all components green here. So beautifully it took support in our yellow line. So the day, more and more days we are operating, at least 75% of the time we are becoming more confident that our trades will fetch minimum 20 to 30 points. That is only our expectancy. We are not expecting 100 points, 200 points. If it comes, we will take it, but otherwise. So you just wait for the previous day high, which is 310, let it cross. Then it will have further momentum. 310 will be definitely some kind of resistance. Okay, so you can have trailing stop losses or there close, re-enter, all that you can do, because while going up it won't suddenly jump, etc. and all that. It will at 320 and it will be at 350. Only in those two places you may find sudden jump in your premiums. Otherwise it will crawl only. So you should be able to manage. Okay. Now just we wait and see. It made exactly 308.50, but the previous day is 310.60. So this option made a total high of 273 from 227, say 230. So almost 40 points. Then we will see if you are lucky and market supports. This should cross 309. No, the target is 309. Sorry, not cross. But for that market has to move up. Now it has moved up almost 150 points. One thing is good is that from the morning it never made any big red candle. Okay, only it made here this portion, then it consolidated. So this is what is called profit booking for all the people who have carried forward calls yesterday. Okay, yesterday they would have collected once the market turned here, people would have taken calls. Okay, so they all would be waiting. Okay, from 25,060 to 25,250, which was another resistance point, if you remember. So they said, okay, we will close and they will start selling, because this is almost 200 points. No, So then what will happen? All that profit booking has taken place. Again the buying has started, and then the market is moving up. Now it is about to cross it has already crossed. Technically it has already crossed the previous day high. That is another good sign. Now let it cross 323. Then we will have further move in this particular call. So don't be surprised if it reaches 309. You keep trailing your stop losses. What is this? It has not moved up. It is still at 272 only. Okay. Nifty has already gone up. What happened? So this made a high of 277.5. So it is waiting for these options on the right. Okay. Okay. So it is expecting. This is where the turnaround can come if the option writers are having any pressure on it. Okay. Remember. That is why I have drawn this second line. To be on the safe side, you can enter, re-enter, do all that. But have your stop losses and trailing stop losses. Nifty, see how quickly it is coming down. That is option writers zone, no? There will be again and again profit booking, come down, then go. It will keep, so it will always be in a kind of up down only. When it, whether it is going up or coming down can be much faster, but going up you will always have this up down scenario. Now Nifty has to cross this 323, 325. Till it crosses that, no movement will be there. Nifty is trying to retrace to 300, you see. Now 300 should become a support actually. Any round number will have one retest, always remember. Okay, from when it is falling also, it will come up and then again fall. When it is going up, it will again retest that particular round number and then again go up. That is a very common practice. That is what will always happen. See, you are getting a small red candle here. Again our yellow line, which is at 296, will become the support. Option price will weaken if it goes below 259. Just let me warn you, if it goes below 259, it will become very weak. As long as it stays above 259, again it can retrace back up, otherwise it will start falling. So it went to this exact option writer zone and it has retraced. Okay, now we see whether it makes a red candle below our yellow thing, then we can look at 25,350. Okay, just wait, let me pull up the chart. And I will tell you whether it has got some strength or not. Okay, so 25,350 put will be a buy above 107. Okay, with a stop loss of 91, 16 point stop loss. It will be, but provided wait for some time, let the price go below this yellow line, then you enter, otherwise no. Because from here again it can retrace, next candle can be a green and this can get crossed. Let me repeat, 25,300 has got a straddle, not a simple call rating. So there will be both side push and pull on that. So it can swing either. They have written both are at 100, 120 rupees, means they have got 200 rupees in the pocket. So they can let the Nifty go up and then come down, again right call, come down, again right put, all that they will do till next Friday. So you wait for that. Don't enter blindly. Let the Sitson chart tell you, yes, it is a good thing to enter. Above 107. Okay, above 107 only, that 25,350 put can become active. Till such time it will be in sideways mode. And Nifty also has not clearly even now broken down what you say, still it is a 296. So anytime it can pick up another 5-6 points and cross 300. So wait. If you are continuing to hold with the deep stop losses, that your call, if the Nifty goes below this point, that is the yellow line, then immediately square off. Even now it is at 259, 260 only. So that 40 points is there already, 30 points. Those who are sold it at 272 etc. will be around 50 points. So we will see where the next trade takes us. It is making a red candle but still touching this yellow line. So not a time to enter because it can always jump back to 300 anytime. Once it jumps back, then the Nifty can go up again. There will be some profit booking always. Correct is a number one, it is a round number, it is in option zone. Lot of people know. So those who bought it here like us, as soon as it comes, so many people will know this. Many people like me will be advising this is option writer zone, please be prepared. Many would have started to exit here. That's it. Number one previous day high, that is also there, and then this. In one go, if you had crossed the option zone rider, then we would have definitely seen that 310 in that particular call. Okay. So now lot of people they are writing 25,300 call, correct? So now lot of purchase would have taken place. We will check that. Now they may kind of try to bring the market down 50 or 60 points. So what will happen is wow. So 25,300 call is being written heavily. That is really good. Sorry, put. That is really good. So then 25,300 will become the support. So getting into a put may not be such a good idea. Even if you are trying, have a very close stop losses. Okay, because 25,300 already has massive put rating. 1 is to 1.5, almost 1 is to 1.6 ratio, and there is no much. These are all not big resistances. Okay. Once Nifty picks up again the speed, no, that will cross very quickly. So then we can expect at least, no, this is this week's call and puts. So then we can expect much more. Okay, then Nifty is attempting this the 450 which I am talking about before Diwali. So 25,300 put is at 82 rupees. So what it means is Nifty will not go below 25,230. Even if it falls, it will not go below that, because there is so much put rating that has taken place at 25,300. It is making small red candles, inside candles within that range of 85 to 90. There can be one retest of 25,250, or sorry, this our R3. I mean, they know it has to come here to 260 and then go. That this profit booking like this, no, what has happened in the morning, there should be few, couple of more candles like this, because you got two red dots here also. And then again turn around and go. If yellow line turns towards downwards, once it starts making red, then we are sure that it will start going down, but that is not seems to be the case. So yellow line is still looking upwards only. At best it can come to 24,267. Okay, Nifty will find support here. So even if you are entering any put on your own, remember Nifty may not go down below this point. symbol is not valid. Oh shit. Yes, market hanging there, so not much to do. We'll wait, let it make some clear signal to us. As I indicated, making don't get into put, because Nifty is not even breaking below 85, and there is enough 25,300 put raters are sitting, so they may not allow much to fall. It is hovering around that level 300, 290, 295. So again we can re-enter once the green candle is above or yellow line, or preferably wait for it to cross 323. Because of course if you don't want to lose that, no, then your stop loss will be that, no, once Nifty comes below, no, first you enter after our what you call price is above our yellow line. Otherwise wait for a clean green candle. Let me check the option price once again. I hope there is not going to be any change. Okay, so it is at 266. Okay, and much above. Now if you say, if you are re-entering, your stop loss will be 259 to 258. Okay. Premium prices are shooting up. Okay, the call premium prices are also up. So always trail your stop losses on the first day of the week, because you will enter at a, like for example 25,000 150 is at what, 278, and 200 is at 240 now. So 170, okay. This 150 which I was talking, which we already had, is now at 289, because it is trying to cross here. So it will touch the target that I have given, 309 anytime. You just wait and watch. Those who are holding it can continue to hold now with a stop loss of 258. The same stop loss. This will touch once it crosses this yellow line, this will touch 309, 308. So there was kind of a, see, that is what exactly I told you. On the round number here, there was this resistance of the previous day. All call call buyers, etc., have taken the profit in this run, and then again it started to enter. It went up. Now they around this round number. Few people who all look at this have taken profit. So there is some profit booking, 2-3 candles. Now it resuming its upwards movement. Now whether it is crossing this, it should now, because this upper limit is actually morning level. Now it is not there, to be very very honest, because 25,300 they have written enough put. So it won't go below 25,300. So this cannot be even though it is for those call writers, yesterday call writers zone, today there are only 25,300 put writers. So this cannot be a zone now. See, yes, 1.3 crores. So this line is gone now. If at all a line has to come, these call writers, it is 86 lakhs call writers of 25,300 call, which is at 162 rupees. Wow, there's so much premium. 162 means these people are expecting only that this Nifty cannot cross this 450 level, okay, which is the 460 is what we are also saying as the in the day chart. If you see, if you remember, exactly this is the point that we have also marked. See here, 451, right shoulder high on weekly. So we have marked it at 451. Now the option writer zone is coming at 460 at current prices. Of course, it will keep changing. So now that is the status. So let it stay above this, it will go. You can always, whenever you feel like enter, but the stop loss is 259. Remember, 258, 259. One jump it went to almost 290, and then now again it is back because Nifty is hovering around the same 300, 309. So now it come in waves. Okay, the buying will come in waves. It won't be a linear upward movement. So I give only technical stop losses based on your this thing. Please have your stop losses.